Hi Gemini, what's up? This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. We are going to do a reading for you for the month of January 2023. Okay, I hope you're doing well. And if you would like to see the extended part to this reading, I invite you to check out my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. Okay. So let's see what's happening for you, Gemini, for the month of January 2023. Okay, wow. Another two. Wow. I wonder if you have a lot of, whoa, there's a lot of cards coming out. I wonder if you have a lot of activities happening in the month of January. We're going to do some angel messages over here. So right here, this is the message that Spirit is going to cooperate with me. The universe is going to cooperate with me to reveal to you whatever needs to be said, advice, support, warnings, and encouragement, whatever comes across, explanations, more in-depth views, anything can come across. And these are the clarifiers down here, which are going to be compared to the message that it corresponds to. Okay, so we're going to put the deck right here. Okay. So later on in the extended, I'm going to see the interconnected weavings of the messages. So that's going to be in the extended. So let's see what's happening for you, Gemini, in the month of January 2023. Okay, so right off the bat, you have the Strength card and the Seven of Pentacles. And what's coming to me, Gemini, is that you are in anticipation. So, yes, I'm getting an understanding that, this also makes sense. From the year of 2022, you were doing a lot, as indicated by the Seven of Pentacles right here. You've been doing a lot that required a lot of physical activity from you. It required a lot of investment on your part. You may have really put in motion some things you couldn't even necessarily afford, but you believed that the sacrifice was worth the potential gain. And you're with the Strength card, you're just on this anticipation, this like you can't wait. You feel something coming in, and it's like you're holding your ambitions or inhibitions back. You're like on the edge of your seat, but you're keeping calm. You're keeping your demeanor, and you just cannot wait to move forward. So there's a it's a complicated energy actually that's coming up for the general part of you, whereby it's like you're ready to go full force, but at the same time you don't want to go you don't want to go in too early or too rushy. That will undo all the work that you have already done to reap your rewards, to reap your opportunity, your benefits. So the Seven of Pentacles is also adding to a layer of patience onto the Strength card. Have the strength and the courage to wait. Have the strength and the courage to act when you need to act, and have the strength and the courage to hold back when you need to hold back. Noticing when it is time and when it is not time. Okay, but this is indicating further to me that the time is soon arriving. I feel like your harvest may just start to reveal itself in the month of January. So let's see look at that. So we have the clarification, we have the Hermit. This is basically making sure that, you know what Spirit is saying, go to Tower first. So what's happening in the month of January, like I said, I felt like something's about to happen. It's something grand, I would say, for a lot of you. Like earth-shattering, changing in a positive way is coming to light in the month of January. It is going to uproot your systems of life, and launch you forward into something better. The ground that you were standing on was only there for a time. It was only supporting the brittleness of what needed to be supported for you to do what you need to do for a time. And I feel like some of you, only a small bit of you is coming across whereby you became a little bit uncomfortable. A little bit comfortable, but movement will be happening in January, which will demand you to get up and move. That's for a little bit of you, and I think that little bit of you is a bit more of an apprehension. Some of you might be a little bit kind of intimidated by the move, kind of scared, but you gotta know that you have the ability to succeed. Okay, you work towards this, and it's going to start revealing itself. Jump on it while it reveals itself. It'll be there, and you need to take advantage of it. For the majority of you, I sense that you were definitely hoping and waiting for this event to occur. Whatever it is, it's going to shake up your world for the better. The Hierophant is speaking towards the how would I like documents being signed, paperwork getting a yes, and understanding of where you're going next in this situation or in this system, and able to traverse and navigate reasonably and respectfully for all of those involved. And you're going to be looked at in a very promising light. People are also going to like working with you. They're going to like what you're putting forth to the table, and you're also going to come across as this is more so business. And when it's time to concentrate on business, you're concentrating on business. Pleasure comes later, or pleasure is not necessarily involved in the whole aspect of signing the bottom line. Right here is the clarification, whereby you're going to make sure that everything is how it needs to be to move forward with the year in a promising, a rewarding, and uplifting way. So that is an interesting clarification of what is happening here. So let's continue on, Gemini. Yeah, look at that. Remember when we started here, it's like you had to wait, be patient, it's coming, and then starting on the clarification, those paperworks and certain things you have to look over here with the Hierophant and everything. And then we have fast motion communication, okay, and fast action, okay. This is the Eight of Wands. So once this starts, the shakeup starts, like I said, it's like you got to move. Okay, it's going to start happening. You got to start making those quick decisions, and you will make them rightly. By the way, they're not going to be haphazard decisions, especially as clarified by the Hierophant right here. Because you were waiting for this. You know, you were anticipating this. You already know what you want to do, how you want to go about it, and you're open to the positive communication and advice from those who may be also involved in whatever dynamics is happening. So you will be speaking with, it looks like a lot of you will be speaking with varying teams, various subject matters. I don't know whereby, well, everybody's story is a bit different. You know, it could be a project developing with your family. It could be on your own job, your own personal company. It could be a myriad of things. But the point is, there will be a lot of communication back and forth, and the communication is definitely connected to a lot of action, a lot of movement. I am also sensing that a lot of you are going to be waking up very early, and some of you may also be sleeping in, like getting to bed really late. But there's a lot of action that's happening in the month of January. Be prepared for that. Look at that, the star. This is clarifying the motions, like the yes movements. The star, simply put, is a miracle. Like you waited and waited so long, and now it's finally happening. This is turning imaginations and dreams into reality, okay? And also filling you up with a vibrant energy, whereby, Spirit is saying, vibrant energy, whereby it's like you, while you're going through it, while the miracle is illuminating, you may not necessarily always know why you make the decisions that you do, but just trust the flow of it and know that right now there's a divine blessing happening in everything that you do, everybody that you encounter, and the whole system itself is going to be blessed in a very divine way to put you, or continue putting you on the right path towards your success. So that is very promising, Gemini. So continuing on, look at that, the 10 of Cups. See, all of this is really just painting that picture. It makes perfect sense in the month of January 2023. There's a wonderful explosion of energy and success and opportunity that's going to break for you. The Ten of Cups, this is your livelihood. This is your household. These are your entourage, your friends, your relatives, whoever are close to you. They're going to also be impacted by your success. Your lifestyle, like I said even earlier, your lifestyle, it will be changing. You will be elevating. Your clothes will be elevating. The way you move and interact will be elevating. Your clout will be elevating. Clout meaning your influence, your sphere of influence. Your like, how would I put this? Your belief and assurity and encouragement within yourself. Your vindication in yourself is going to be elevating. Vindication meaning that you're proven right in the steps that you took earlier back in 2022 towards the investment of your promised more positive and uplifting future. So your whole life is going to take a glow up, as it were. And in the start of that is definitely going to be very apparent in the month of January. So let's say clarification for the Ten of Cups. Look at that. So the clarification is coming through as an encouragement, what Spirit is telling me. So, and I'm sensing it's a majority of you actually, who may not, you have Nine of Swords, you may not necessarily be used to this sudden shift, this sudden change in lifestyle, in connections, in opportunity, in movement. Even though you worked for it, you understand, but you never necessarily got to fully be immersed into that world. Okay, so it's kind of a bit daunting, and you're questioning like, am I doing this okay? Like a lot of concerns about how you're feeling about it, how you might be seen. Are you representing the company well or the family well? Are you representing yourself well? There's a lot of anxieties that will come up, and that's understood because you're diving into a whole new world, which you wanted to go into, but it's like you never necessarily got to practice in that world. So it's like a new world you're trying to get used to. And especially being up, like I said, right here, remember? When I said you're going to be up early and also late at night because of a lot of work, a lot of activity. And this is you go to bed late, just being kind of worried. Did the day go well, stuff like that. But Spirit is saying that's just early nerves. It's going to be okay because you'll be in the trend. You will be in that transition of changing yourself, elevating yourself, okay, from one form of yourself to the next, and it will be filling you with promise and love within yourself, belief in yourself. It is a process, Spirit is saying. It is a process. Allow the process to take hold. Yes, it's fine to dwell on those questions that you may have anxiety. We do not allow it to overtake you. It is a process, and just trust the process. And Spirit is saying, as long as you're doing what you're doing with authenticity and honesty and passion, you everything will be fine. Okay. Do not allow yourself to be consumed by anxiety. Okay, because you asked for this. Spirit is saying you asked for this, and now the doors are being opened for you. So let's continue, Gemini. Look at that. I mean, straight just blessing after blessing. So as the dynamics of changing for the better right here, you are reminded right here, the Magician, you have all the tools in you. You trained for this, you worked for this, you studied for this, you practice in various levels for varying things for this. You encountered various advisories for this. Everything is in you to do this. You have the ability to change and become more than what you are. It's in you, and now it's time for you to use all that you are, all that you've invested in, and bring forth this next higher level of your being. And the Sun is right here coming out and saying your entire existence will be changed. Positivity will touch on everything that you do. Your walk itself will illuminate kind of like the sky. When the Sun is introduced, it really does hit a blinding, uplifting notion on everything. And the thing about it is you have two stars here. You have two major stars right here, major arcana, okay? In fact, you have quite a few major arcana, but major. See, it's a lot of change, okay? But this is like the miracle card over here with the star, and this is the like almost like a physical, tangible world, touching it, seeing it immediately, like making sure everything is illuminated, there's no confusion. In order, a structure of the solar system, the sun is bringing in major blessings, major opportunity, major happiness into your life, and major encouragement. So that is just phenomenal. Clarification, look at that. Makes perfect sense. Because while you were here, going into this world and now being encouraged, and this is where you're going, this is what you are becoming. The Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who has it all, basically, okay? They are self-sufficient, self-reliant, self-motivated, self-encouraged. They don't want for anything, and they know that they are doing a favor to the service or system that they're in, not the other way around. The system does not control them. They are gracing their efforts, they're gracing their self to the system so it becomes better, and everyone else who is involved. She is a blessing to everyone who she encounters, okay? And she is confident in who she is, and in not allowing anyone to really circumvent or kind of curve or manipulate her being. She knows her worth. She knows what she can do. She knows what she's bringing, and she knows what she's elevating to. She has a vision, she has a purpose, and she has abundance. So this is like an opulent lifestyle, moving into a higher form. Again, all this is saying that, but this is where you're going. This is what you're becoming: self-sufficient, self-reliable. Your foundations will be set, okay? And you're not going back to a rough doldrum type dynamic. You're only moving up, which is coming across. You must continue to use your discernment and continue to be open-minded, as what's coming across, creative, adventurous, and studious with your finances. So let's continue on, Gemini. Look at that. So Nine of Wands is coming in and saying that this new lifestyle, this new purpose, it is going to require hard work. Okay, that's what's coming across. But this is work that you want. This is opportunity that you want. You have a lot of experience, hence with the wands. It's going to require hard work. This is letting you know that this is not going to be a cakewalk. Yes, things are going to be changing, but now you have to further step up your game, further step up your efforts, okay? Show yourself what you are made of. The opportunity has now come. What will you do with it, okay? That's a bit of encouragement there to let you, like, bring reality, more so of a practicality towards all this. Continue your work is what it's saying. So clarification. Yeah, look at that. Look what I said. The Four of Pentacles, being studious with your money, being studious with your physical assets, being studious with your physical time. Invest where you need to invest your time, your efforts, your money, and your people. Okay? And right here we have the Lovers. Now, what's coming across here is a two-part what I'm feeling here. Some of you may have a significant other or others who will also be encouraging you and lifting you up at this time, giving you further strength and support in your cup of love, basically. And then some of you are going to be loving life even more so, and loving yourself, and it is a blessing into the efforts. You're going to be putting that love into your work over here with the Nine of Wands. You're going to really be loving what you're doing. You're going to be really loving your passion. You're going to feel like you've arrived in the actual, like, full signatured path that you've always intended. That's beautiful, beautiful. Gemini, your January is so awesome. And be encouraged, and be what do you call it? Good advice right here to keep going. Okay, let's see what the angel message overarching energy is. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. Look at that. This is, like I said, it's like the whole start of things. The Page of Pentacles is a brand new success. Someone who's just stepping in to opulence, as it were, who's just stepping into his new frame of mind and given the opportunity to grow and learn from those who have much to teach, have much to give. Now, I'm also sensing a slow progression. So, slow and steady. Okay, let's see what the clarification is. Yeah, look at that. The Two of Swords. That's why I was sensing that. So, once this opportunity is hitting you, remind yourself, yes, you've done a lot to get where you are, but you still don't know everything, Gemini. Okay? It's okay not to know. The swords the swords show a level of intelligence, intellectual mindset, and you have the golden blindfold right there. And it's more of like an intuition card to a certain extent as well. Use your intuition to learn and decipher what is good to gain from a process or an advice, and what to not use or save for another day. Okay, let your intuition guide you on the step-by-step process, who is going to be involved in your whole dynamic. Okay, but understand it's a slow and steady movement of it. Okay, you're just stepping in. Okay, so I'm going to put this back over here, and we are going to go to the extended, and again I invite you to check it out, which is patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. Gemini, your January is looking pretty awesome, so I wish you all the best. Keep doing great things. Bye.